The features the subject property or comparables 1, 2, or 3 have will be listed under the specifications column. Home features that you clicked on when entering information appear in this column. The subject property features will be under the subject property and the comparables under each of the comparables. You will notice a gradated column next to each of the comparable columns. This column contains all the dollar adjustments to the comparable homes features to make it match the subject property on paper. You do not have to enter these numbers or come up with them in any way. The system populates these numbers for you and are where the dollar adjustments go that change the comparable homes on paper to make it match the subject property. There will either be adjustments with green numbers, which means value was added to the comparable sale, or red numbers in parentheses, which means value was subtracted from the comparable sale. Sellers will easily understand the improvements they have or have not made and how it pertains to the current value of their home. No more arguing with you, the agent. Sellers will self-discover their true value. In addition, because a third party is reporting the adjustments, you, the agent, are just reporting the findings. It truly puts the agent and the seller on the same side of the table. When presenting the spreadsheet to a seller, it's best to explain it like this. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we've looked at the features your home has here in the subject property, as well as the three closest comparables, number 1, number 2, and number 3. What our system does is change the value of the comparable homes on paper to make it match your home's features. For example, you have 4 bedrooms, as does comparable number 1 and comparable number 3. However, comparable number 2 has 5 bedrooms. To make this house match your home's 4 bedrooms, we will subtract the value of the 5th bedroom by $4,110. And if you go through and just explain it to them to make this home like your home, we're going to add value, or to make this feature the same as your home's feature, we're going to subtract value. Sellers really understand, and in a systematic way, they're self-discovering the value of their home. Presenting the bottom of the CMA, I would say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we know this house, for example, is listed for $300,000, sold for $285,000. But if you do all the addition and subtraction in this gradated column, these are the features that we changed on paper to make it match your home's features. If this house had the same features your house had, it would sell for $2,470 more. We add that to the sales price to come up with an adjusted price of $286,970. Now we know comparable number 2 was listed for $304,500, sold for $297,000. But if it had the same features your home has, it would sell for $4,905 less, making the adjusted price it would have sold for at $292,095. Comparable number 3 was listed for $285,000, sold for $280,000. But if it had the same features your home had, it would sell for $3,610 less, making an adjusted sales price of $276,390. If you add these 3 bottom numbers together and divide by 3, it will give us our suggested range of where we think your home will sell for, and that is the suggested price.